Hey guys, so in today's video I'm just going to be doing a tutorial based on editing on KineMaster and how to do certain things on the app and just showing you guys what this app is capable of. This app is on Android and iOS, but it does look a bit different on iOS, but just small differences, nothing too big. It still has the same capabilities. So if we go into the app, this is what it looks like. They show you like a tutorial of little things that you can do, but it's just better to see it actually when you just play around with the app. It's free on the App Store and it can do a lot of things. This is what the blank canvas looks like, and sometimes it looks too busy for me, but that's okay. So as you can see, it has a watermark that says made with KineMaster with a trash can next to it. So when you tap on that you will see two options come up. You can pay a monthly fee or a yearly fee, and this is about $5 for the month and about $30 every year. So this is in my currency rand, but yeah, you can go ahead and just pay monthly or yearly if you're really into this app and you're willing to pay money to use it. But yeah, this is just a tutorial, so I'm not going to be purchasing anything right now. So yeah, I just clicked on the media tab on that wheel, and I just imported this short video a few seconds long just to show you guys the basics of things that you can do on this editor. So this is my timeline and I'm gonna be editing on this one clip, so I'm going to be adding text and different things. So once I click on layer, you can see I can add different things like drawing, overlay, text, effects, or another media like photos or videos. But for right now, I'm just going to be going and clicking on the video itself in the timeline, and once I click on that, you can see I have a bunch of different options of things that I can do, cropping, rotating, things like that. But I'm going to go to trim and splits. This is one of the most helpful keys that I use. So based on the length that you move the playhead, you will see different options like split at playhead or split at insert, those kind of things. So this is what you can like trim or split the videos. I usually just use the split option, not really trimming. I don't really use that too much. So you can just see I just split the clip right there, and then I just went ahead and clicked on that again. And yeah, like I said, there are a bunch of options. You can crop your video if that is something that you want to do and you just want to look a little different. You can adjust the volume of the video. So say you're talking a little too soft or you want to talk louder in your video, you can do that. Or you can just add some color effects. I don't really use filters on my videos ever, but I mean, if you're someone who likes playing around with filters a lot, this you can also use if you're really into it. But I'm just going to click on none for now. And then you can also adjust like the speed, so you can make your video slower or faster. So if you want to speed up a clip, you can do that using this tool, but I'm just going to keep it to the normal length. Then you can also add like, there's a bunch of options of things that I've never even used in my life that I don't even know what it is. Clip graphics, you can add like titles of different things. I have a bunch of titles that you can choose from. There's different animations that you can add, and just a bunch of like little things that you can add to give a kind of like a theme to your video if you want to use that. So moving on, you can adjust like, you can color correct your video. So that means you can just adjust different things like the brightness, the contrast, the saturation is also an option. So if you want to make your videos a little brighter or something, this is definitely a tool that you can use, and I think this tool is really helpful. I always like when editors have that option in case a clip doesn't look that quite right. Now I'm going to click on the layer tab and click on the overlay option. So I've downloaded a bunch of these overlays in their store. So if you can see up there is the store sign, I'm going to click on that and it takes you to their asset store. Now not all of these are free. As you can see, there are some that says premium, so you have to pay to get some of those, but there are a bunch of free options that you can use. Like these are the animations that you can add to your videos. You can also go ahead and purchase different effects, like as you can see they kind of give you like filters over your videos or just effects. You can also go ahead and just buy some music. I've already bought like one music, like I downloaded all these. There are some free, but obviously if you want more like better music, I think you're gonna have to pay. But yeah, there are some free music that you can download. There's also some fonts, and I've downloaded quite a bunch of fonts. So this is also very helpful to just like customize and give a better theme to your video. They have different languages like Japanese or Thai. But yeah, these are some of the things I've downloaded, just like calligraphy. So just like banners of different sayings, not my favorite, but I mean, you can use that and just like customize your videos a bit if that is something that you are interested in. So this is also a very great option. So I would really recommend just taking your time and going through their store and seeing if there's anything that you like. They do give some classic stickers, but yeah, I don't really use stickers on my videos ever. Then I just clicked on layer and added text. So here is the text that I just inserted. I just decided to go with iPhone, so it's a clip of an iPhone, and I just went ahead and did that. Then they give you a bunch of customization options for your text. So these are the texts that they pre-upload onto the app, and then I did download 1 or 2 fonts from the store. Here is the font that I use and that I think looks cool. So then I can go ahead and just adjust the size, how I want it to tilt or anything, where I want to position it. So it's not limited to just one space on your video, which is a very cool feature. I can also adjust the color. I think I just went with like a pinkish color since it matches the phone. Then I adjusted the animation of the text. So this is also a very cool option if you want to make it a little more extra and just don't want it just standing still. So the end animation, I made it just like pop up from the screen, so it's not just appearing, it's kind of like a cool animation. Then I adjusted like the overall animation, and I just set that to drifting, so it's not just standing still, it kind of has a little like movement there. And then I also set the out animation, and that I was kind of like debating which one I should choose, but I didn't want something too much, so I just went ahead and just took the slide right or slide down option. So yeah, I just used that just so, I mean, it's an animation, I didn't want anything too much, but yeah, I just clicked the slide down option. And then I just went ahead, and you can do a bunch of other things like the opacity of the text, so you can make it like you can still see through the text. I just made that a little down, but you can't really see it that much. If you really look close, you could probably see it. And yeah, you can do other different things that I'm not really going to be using, but you can use that. And if you're really playing around with this editor, you can see what all the different things are, but I'm just going to be showing you guys the basics of what this editor can do. Now, once I'm done with the text layer and I'm happy with how it turned out, I'm going to go ahead and click on layer and click on media. So this is if I want to import another photo or another video into my project. So I just chose this little photo so I can make it full screen so that the whole photo covers up the video, and I'm still having my audio running in the background, so I can still just like put this photo over me talking. So that's really a cool thing. I like to do that with my videos. But yeah, or I can just put it picture in picture and just take a little part of it and just put it on the screen. So I just downsize it and just put it wherever I want, like I did here. And you know, it's just, you can have a bunch of editing options. You can add color filters, you can split it, or yeah, you have different things. You can animate it if that's something you want to do. That's also a really cool option. If you have something just like floating around, that's also really cool. It just depends on what you're putting into your video. So yeah, these are basically the things that this editor can do. You also have a few different options here on this tab here. So if you want to add a voiceover, you can go ahead and do that. A voiceover is always a great convenient feature that editors have. So yeah, I really like this feature in all editors. I think it's so helpful that they have this. You can also add audio, so you can add music from your phone. You can add music that you downloaded from their store. So I just have this one fun, and then you can also download sound effects from their store. So really, they do give you a wide variety of things that you can add, but you can obviously add like your own music from your music library or some non-copyright music that you downloaded. So yeah, you can do a bunch of things. Then you also have settings that you can adjust, like the default, like how long a video is going to be when it's inserted into your project, things like that you can also adjust, just so you don't have to adjust that every single time. So this is also really helpful if there are some different things that you always want to be the same. So yeah, that is basically what this editor can do. It's a great editor. You can do the basics, you can add layers, you can add different things, and it's just a really great editor to use on your phone, Android or iOS, whichever one you have. Now I'm going to click on the arrow in the top left corner. Then you can see there is my project, and I'm just going to go ahead and click on the export button. Then you can adjust like the resolution of the video, so what resolution you want the video to be. You can adjust the frame rate. I'm just going to set it to the default. and then you can go ahead and just like adjust different things, the size of the video, and yeah, you can adjust different things, and then you can just go ahead and export that video. And it doesn't take too long to export. It's actually surprisingly fast. So they do ask again if you want to buy it, and then you can just say no thanks, just export with the watermark. But like I said, if it really does bother you and you're going into like using this very professionally and you just don't want watermarks in your videos anymore, you can obviously pay monthly or yearly. So once it is exported to your library, you can go ahead and export, click on the export button again, and just save the video. Then it will save to your photo library. So here in videos, you can see here is the video. This is what it looks like. I just have it playing, and you see the iPhone pop up, the text that I added in. Then it's just the video again. You can obviously like add a voiceover over the video if that's something. Here you can see the photo that I added in, and yeah, that's basically the video. It's nothing too complicated since I just showed the basics. But that is what KineMaster can do, and you can obviously play around the app and do your things. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you think of the editor, if you've played around with it, what are your thoughts of the editor, and just what do you think of it in general. What do you think is like one of the best editors for on your iPhone or your Android? Just let me know in the comments down below, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Be weird and be proud of it. Love you guys so much. Bye.